Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing these sequin bags. We're going to be doing a design on them, doing sublimation. So if you'd like to see how, keep watching. Alright guys, so I got these bags from 143 Vinyl. I'll have them linked below. And these are the blue sequins. And then it's like a light baby blue on the back, and it's a drawstring. So I printed out a couple designs. You're going to be able to hear my printer going in the background because it's just still going for the second design that I'm going to be using. But I wanted to go ahead and get this video started with the first design that I've picked. So I'm going to flip the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Alrighty. So the first thing that I did was just kind of go through and make sure that all of them are facing the correct way, that there's no blue ones sticking up. So just go through, push them all down. All right. And there probably will be some just like little tiny spots where there's like no sequins at, but that's totally fine. And then this is the design. Oops. This is the design that I decided to do. I just went on Etsy and chose a seamless file. I'll show you really quick over on my computer what I did. Okay, so this one right here with the flowers, that's the second design we're going to be doing. And then here is the first one. So all I did was open this up out of my downloads. I bought the file, downloaded it, and then just opened it up. And I probably could have done this design on a 13 by 19 because I believe the bag, let me see the dimensions really quick. Okay, so the dimensions of the bag is 13 by 18. And like I said, I probably could have done like a 13 by 19 printout, but I didn't have any paper that size. So we're just going to go ahead and do the 11 by 17, but I still think that it's going to come out really cute. This is my first time actually doing the sequin bags. So I'm crossing my fingers that it's still going to turn out really good, even though it's a little bit on the smaller side. So I'll just go over my settings really quick just to kind of show you guys how I went about printing it, because I know sometimes that kind of gets people hung up a little bit on how to print it. So this is on a Mac. It might be a little bit different on a PC. So you can go to tools. You could adjust the size there, but actually I'm just going to adjust the size when I go to print. If you want to adjust your saturation a little bit, go to tools and you can adjust it right here. Sometimes I bump the color up, sometimes not. It just depends on the design and really what colors I'm going for. So I'm just going to go to File, Print. And as you can tell, it's turned the wrong way. So first what we're going to do is select our size of paper. So I've got a 11 by 17. We're going to uncheck auto rotate, and as you saw, it flips it back around the correct way. We're going to hit fill entire image. So now it's going to print the whole entire page. Go right here where it says preview and hit media quality. And we're going to go to matte paper. Sometimes there's a premium presentation matte option. So whatever one that says matte, I just always select that because I find it best for sublimation. And then I always have it selected at best, just because you're going to get the best photo quality. I showed on another video that I did where it made a huge difference of making sure you're selecting best quality. So then you hit print and you are good to go. So we're going to go back here, and what I'm going to do is we're going to tape this image onto here just so that it doesn't move or shift or anything, and I have it exactly where I want it to go. I have my heat press warming up at 385, and we're going to be pressing it for 60 seconds. All right, so now let's tape this down. And I always have my heat press warming up while I'm working on the project and getting things ready to go, just because it does take a little bit for that heat press to heat up. We're going to be using heat transfer tape. You can get this on Amazon. I'll have that linked below. And if you're interested in this little tape dispenser. I believe I got this at the Laughing Professor. It's a website. I think that's where I got it on. I need to double check. But it just comes in really handy when you need to get the tape out because typically you'll have to like pull the tape every single time and cut it, and it's just a pain in the butt. So especially when you're working on like tedious projects and things, it's just nice to have this tape dispenser handy so you can pull out the tape as quick as possible. So we are going to just tape it down. It doesn't have to be perfect where you tape it at. Just trying to center this design up a little bit. And I'm just going to tape it enough so that it's not going to shift. I'm always an over taper. When I do my tumblers, I think I tape more than anybody I've ever seen. But I'm always messing something up, so I just want to make sure that it's going to come out perfect. I do a lot of trial and error, and once I get something down and know like, okay, this is the way that I can do it, and I know things are going to come out the way that I want, I just stick with that because it costs money, you know, to constantly have to redo things. And that's a lot to do with why I even created the sublimation course that I did, because I know how much money I wasted in the beginning, and I just want to be able to help people out and be like, hey, I know that this works. Save yourself some money and skip all the trial and error and just do it this way because I know that it works. All right. So now that we've got it taped down, we're going to go over to the heat press, and we're going to be using, let me grab my sheet of butcher paper really quick because we are going to lay that over top. So we're going to lay it onto the heat press like this, and then lay this butcher paper over top. So let's switch over to that camera, and we're going to do that really quick. And our other design is almost done printing, so we can do that one as well. So the pressure right now on the heat press says it's about an 8. I had it set, it was about a 1 when I shut it without having anything under it. The pressure always goes up, obviously, when you add things underneath it. So we'll just hope that pressure works out. I've never done this before, so like I said, it's going to be trial and error. So we'll see how that bag turns out, and we will either adjust or keep it the same for this next bag and hope it comes out good. Alrighty guys, let's see how this one turned out. That turned out really good. It's hot, so I might have to wait. Oh, there we go. Okay. What do you guys think? Probably should wait to play with it until it's cooled off, but those colors are so pretty. Alright, so let's do the other bag. So this is the design that I chose. You guys are probably wondering why all the Halloween designs. I'm obsessed with Halloween. I like spooky stuff all year long. And it just seems like everybody is really into Halloween stuff right now. And all the groups and craft groups I'm in, it just seems like a lot of people are doing Halloween stuff. I typically don't really start doing Halloween until August, and I know that's really early for a lot of people, but I could celebrate Halloween all year long, so. Alright, so like I said, just flatten all the sequins. See one right there. Alright. So we're going to take our design, same thing, flip it over, take down. And this time I think I might turn my pressure down a little bit more. It was a little bit difficult for me to shut the press, and I know I was thinking this as soon as I was doing it. These sides right here are really thick, so that's why it was hard to push it down. So we'll see if I can loosen it up anymore, and maybe it will be a little bit easier. What I do love about that press is it has that magnet on it. So once that magnet catches, it's going to close for you, and it makes it really easy for the user to close it. And it's an auto open, so it's nice because it just opens on its own, and it's less work for the user to have to do. So, okay. Let's move over to the heat press. All right, here's the second one. That looks so good. So this one should be cooled down now. I know these are typically for kids, but I love to play with these things. But I'm giving these to my daughters. I know that they're gonna love them. So I hope you found this video super helpful. If you have any questions, leave them below and I will help you out as best that I can. But thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.